Hey, Gabby.
Hey, mate.
Hey, guy, where you want to go?
Matty John show, please, mate.
You are David Williams, the Wolfman.
Here you go.
Oh, Eric Grove Jr. from the Eels.
Yeah, mate,
I can't believe I love the Eels. Eels are my
stuff.
favourite. Yeah, especially with garlic sauce. Eric, if you want to stop the Wolfman, you don't have to tackle him, okay? You just throw him a schmacko. You got a famous dad, Eric? Yeah, so do I. My dad was a famous taxi driver.
Oh, right.
He was the guy who discovered the slowest way to drive to the airport. You're so hairy, David. I'm very jealous. Because I'm Asian, I can't grow any facial hair. There's only one person in my whole family who has a mustache.
Who's that?
It's my grandmother. You guys are both winger, you're both very fast, okay? But don't try and run on me, okay? I got security camera, mate. Here, look. It's just normal camera, but I stole it from Social Security. Okay, we're here now. No charge. It's on me.
Champion.
Yeah. Okay, say hello to Matty for me.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Hey, you Wolfman, be careful with the door, you crazy manly player.
Yes. Guys, thank you very much. It is great to be back. Good to be back on television. And ready for a good time tonight? Good, me too. Would you like to hear what's on the show? Because we've got a beauty. OK, take a look at this. On the show tonight, our very own gardening expert, Don Kirk, takes us through the house of Raider Terry Campese.
How you going, Don? Come inside.
Oh, do we have to? Drew Ryan from the Bulldogs shows us a different side of his hometown, Dubbo. We'll check out one of the big new stars of rugby league, Stephen the Man-Child. Van Hennett faces off against a sporting superstar in Champion versus Champion. And we'll explore Penrith with Australia's greatest outback adventurer, Albie Sandals. Yeah, looking forward to Albie. Also tonight, live in the studio for Controversy Corner, Willie Mason, ladies and gentlemen. Be kind, but now introduce the band, Aston. Beautiful, well done, Aston. A little bit of Led Zeppelin straight off the top. Well, time to introduce my co-host tonight. He's a champion of rugby league and a champion bloke. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Webke. Webby, welcome.
How are you, mate?
Mate, I'm doing OK. What about yourself?
I'm very nervous, to be quite honest with you. But look, I know how much hard work's gone into the show. We've got a great crew, great program. It's going to be very entertaining, I think.
Nervous, mate. Speak for yourself. OK, now, Controversy Corner returns after 25 years tonight. What are we going to talk about, Webby?
Well, generally, Controversy Corner is about the 2 or 3 big issues that happen in the game from week to week, and we'll delve into those and discuss those. But every so often, we're going to have a league identity on the show, and that tonight is none other than Big Willie Mason.
OK.
There he is.
There's
Very
Big Mace.
popular bloke. Look, we're going to ask him some pretty tough questions, but he's going to have the absolute right to reply. So hopefully we might get to see a little bit of a different side of Willie tonight that we don't generally see in the media at large.
Yeah, I look forward to that. Now, want a bit of fun? Bit of fun. Now, we've got our own gardening guru, Don Kirk, a real expert. He'll be visiting the homes and gardens of all the NRL stars through the league. And this week, he visited the Raiders' Terry Campese. Have a look at this. G'day, I'm Don Kirk, and I'm excited. And you want to know why? Because tonight's celebrity gardener happens to be a hero of mine. It's the Wallabies great, David Campese. Campo, come on, let's go and say g'day to him.
And cut.
Yes, come on, let's go.
Don.
Yes.
It's not David Campese, it's Terry.
going, Don? How you going, mate? Come inside.
Oh, do we have to? So, Terry, your father, 64 tries for the Wallabies. Which one was your personal favourite?
My father never played for the Wallabies, Don. You're probably thinking about my Uncle David.
Your David Campese's not your father, it's your uncle. Guys, cut, Peter. Sloppy. What next? Why don't we get Ricky Stewart's auntie or Alfie Langer's cousin's dog? It's hopeless.
He's at work, all right.
Hello.
We can cut around.
Yeah, Uncle David. How you going? Yeah, he's here now, Don Kirk. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think he wants to speak to you. Yeah, I'll chuck him on.
It's Campo. It's Campo. Okay, just keep rolling. Let's be friends forever. Campo, how are you? Don Kirk. Campo? David. Oh, bloody reception. Piece of rubbish.
It's been great having Don here. Weird at the same time. Yeah, he's a bit obsessed with my uncle.
Congratulations, Terry. You've got a beautiful place here. It's wonderful.
Thanks, Don.
Could I ask you, does your uncle David ever drop in?
You know, drops past every now and then.
Think he might drop in today?
He actually said on the phone that he could call past a bit later.
Can I just use your toilet?
There's some wanks inside.
Be about 30, 40 minutes. David Campese, Don Kirk. You want an autograph? Don Kirk. Oh, you've got a strong grip. Let's be friends forever.
G'day, David. Yeah, no, don't come inside. Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, no, just drop it in the mailbox.
Right, I've just come up with a moment of genius. It'll work because I've thought it out in my mind. We're going to have a pick-up game. I'm going to be the Wallabies, you're going to be the All Blacks. I've got a little surprise for the viewers, OK? Goose step.
Oh, God. Can you just go stand over there?
Okay.
Do you need to warm up?
Just shut up, trying to visualise. Yep, Rivka. Wallabies, scrum feed, liner, Defar Jones, long ball to Little, to Campese, back inside to his best friend Don Kirk. Oh, kids! Oh, Peter!
New Zealand won! Kirk, you done!
Oh, I'm passing out.
You've got some strapping
Oh,
there, Terry.
David. Just I can see David. Well, that's all we've got time for on Kirk's Backyard. A big thank you to Terry Campese. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks, Terry. We'll see you next week on Kirk's Backyard. Uru.
And cut.
In the letterbox, Terry. Thanks, Uncle Dave.
Oh, Peter! David! David!
Easy there, Don.
David! Speed on! David!
Yes, a big thank you to Don Kirk and to Terry Campese. Did you see the cameraman? Do you recognise him?
He looked familiar.
Mate, Tony Bonner from Skippy. You remember Skippy, ladies and gentlemen? We might just do a little take-off Skippy later in the year. Now, Dragons versus Cowboys coming up on Friday. Dragons looking at 3 wins on the trot. Will they beat the Cowboys led by Jonathan Thurston, Shane Webke?
Look, I think the Dragons are typical of a Wayne Bennett coach side. They're quietly and methodically building their momentum, and that is a real hallmark of Wayne Bennett. So the Cowboys are improving as well, but I think they're still relying too much on Jonathan Thurston alone. I think the Dragons at Wollongong will be too strong.
Yeah, I think the Dragons at Wollongong will be way too strong. Too much discipline, great defence. Can I just ask you quickly, Wayne Bennett, you were coached by him your whole career. What's the magic? What has he got?
Look, the magic, Wayne Bennett's thing is man management. He knows the buttons to push in players, and he pushes them regularly. He knows how to keep pushing them, and he just gets the best out of players. Many of the time that a player who'd struggled at another club would come to us, and he'd pick them up and make something of them, and that's his real ability.
Yeah, what an asset. Great man. We're going to go to a break. Stick around. Much, much more.
Coming up, Nathan Highmarsh and Eric Grove Jr. join us for Home When You're Away. We meet Stephen the Man-Child, and Big Jason Stevens catches up with pop sensation Kesha.
Have you heard the news? They reckon Sonny Bill's going back to New Zealand so he can play for the All Blacks.
Working for his PR company is a nightmare. I reckon all those snails he's eating over there in France are starting to affect his brain. Apparently he started playing weird pranks on the girls in the office as well. What's this?
What is it? Oh, it's just a rubber snake. That damn Sonny Bill. Show me. What an idiot.
How horrible.
He's gone crazy this time.
I can't believe he wants to come back to the NRL.
The Bulldogs are gonna spew.
Oh, hasn't signed it.
Good, let's just blame Willie Mason.
Yes, just blame Willie Mason. Yeah, Sonny Bill Williams, the big question. Will Sonny Bill Williams return? Will we get Sonny back? You happy with Sonny? That was a resounding yes. Come back, Sonny, and play for the Knights. Manly versus Knights, Shane Webke. The Manly side back at Brookvale, but facing 3 losses in a row. Will they win this one?
Look, this is very un-Queensland-like of me, but I'm actually going to back Manly, simply because of what you're saying. Yeah, keep some people happy some of the time. But certainly, I think it's motivation enough that they're looking at losing 3 in a row, but they're back at Brookie. That'll get them home. The Knights are tough and gritty. I love the Knights, and I used to love playing up there, in fact. And I wanted to ask you, Matty, given the controversy that's surrounding the club at the moment up there, what do the league public of Newcastle, what would they be thinking and doing at the moment?
One thing I know about the people up there and the players, adversity brings out the best in them, and they've given me no reason not to tip them this week, and I'm going to go for the Knights. There, they win by that much. Come on, the Knights. Let's do it, boys. Even though Manly were absolutely robbed last week. Righto, my hometown. Now, in this segment this year, we're going to ask players, coaches and league identities to take us back to their hometown to shoot a tourism commercial. Now, they can be funny, dramatic, absolutely anything they want. The poetic licence is up to the player. And at the end of the year, we're going to ask for you, the viewer, to vote for your favourite. We're going to take this show to that town.
Will they want us?
It could be a little bit dangerous. Is there a player from Hawaii? First up, Andrew Ryan takes us back to his dubbo. Have a look.
I love my hometown Dubbo with its sprawling countryside.
With its exotic beasts and wilderness, it fills my heart with pride. There you go, mate. I love the Amaru Hotel, where the beer flows cheap and cold. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, Wildcat.
And you can meet the local characters. Their stories are all pure gold.
Or have a trip to the old Dubbo jail. Read about the Crims and what they did. Or even go to Apex Oval, where I first played as a kid. Oh, great catch. There's the beautiful Butler's Falls. It's like a natural swimming pool. There's no chlorine, lions or lifeguards. And definitely no rules.
Yes, I love my hometown Dubbo. It's full of country charm. So if you're on a break from the daily grind, come here for peace and calm.
Beautiful. Good job. Yeah. Well done to Bobcat. Well done, mate. Thank you for that. More My Hometowns coming up. Now, please welcome Eric Groth Jr. and Nathan Homer. Now, boys, we got you on here to have a little bit of fun, but first of all, let's talk about that game last week. Eric, you scored the winning try against Manly, but dead set, the pass was 7 metres forward. It was like American football.
Yeah, they say that, but then we got a call from Robert Finch apologising about the Fui try, or non-try, so it kind of works out.
Mate, I'll go with Des, mate. I'll chip in for OPSM for the referee, the touch judges, the in-goal touches, the whole lot. Boys, Tigers tomorrow night, Sydney Football Stadium, dangerous game. Hindy, what should we tip you? What should we tip you guys?
Good question. I don't know. I think we play similar styles of footy, the two teams. So, you know, it all depends on how Hainsey plays and how Benji plays, I think.
Righto, I think myself and Shane Webke have gone for the Eels tomorrow night, so good luck, boys. You'll win.
Thanks, mate.
OK, now it's time for Home When You're Away.
Closer each day, 'cause I'm home when you're away.
Here we are, fantastic, seamless. Now, this is a little bit exciting because there's a Parramatta fan of the audience who's about to get the shock of their life. Because while they were away at work the other week, we got Eric and Nathan to go to their house and rummage through their stuff. They stalked him. Take a look at this.
Well, Eric, we've got the keys. Let's go and look inside.
Antiques are back in.
Antiques are always in, Derek.
Touche.
Say hello to my little friend.
Pete Leisha, you legend. Guitar Hero. Love Guitar Hero. You can go your own way. Hindy, how old's Pete again?
Not sure, mate. I think he's about 29.
And he sleeps with an Earl's dinner. Look what I found.
God, tell me that's Joel Reddy.
Nope. Looks like you, buddy.
Oh, this is bull. I thought I was his favourite. God.
Can't win them all, champ.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're shocked, are you? It's Pete's.
Fair enough.
Want an omelette?
Yes, please. You know what, Guru? Even though today has been a little bit weird, it's guys like Pete that make our club tick. You know what? Because of that, I'm going to mow his lawn for him.
I'll go get the rake, eh?
Hey, Pete, thanks for letting your house today, mate. We had an awesome time.
Mate, it's blokes like you that make playing worthwhile. Up the Eels 2010. Cheers, bud.
Go the Eels.
Go now, boys. Where is he? Peter Leisha. Hey, champ, come on. Let's go.
Let's go, yeah, let's
How
go.
are you?
Mate, I'm got the shock in my life.
You get the shock of your life.
Just come back from Tasmania.
Did you? Okay.
Cheers, mate, go for
The
it.
boys. Where am I? Take a seat. Take a seat. Well, how was that, Pete?
Yeah, a bit shocked, but yeah, pretty good.
I just got back from Tasmania, you said.
Yeah, a few days down there with the boys playing a bit of golf.
Commiserations. Okay, now, Peter, did you watch closely at that package?
Yeah.
Because there's a reason. We're going to ask you 3 questions, okay, relating to that package, and each question contains a prize.
All right.
Okay, so I want you to concentrate. Boys, feel free to help him out. Give him little hints.
Little hints here and there.
Righto, Pete, you ready to go?
Yep.
Question number 1, and this carries a $500 voucher from Super Cheap Auto. So, Hindy, you want to hold on to that?
I'll hold this one.
First question. What movie poster hangs in the pool room?
Scarface.
Let's have a look. Say hello to my little friend, Peter Leisha. You're a champ.
Thanks.
Okay, you've got the voucher. Question number 2, and this is for a Beefeater barbecue, okay? I can smell the sausages already.
That'll be handy.
What is the name of the song that Eric Grothe Jr. was singing while playing Guitar Hero? Stevie Nicks.
Mate, if you don't like the show, you can go your own way if you want.
Hey, Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood
Mac. Stevie Nicks.
Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks. Go your own way.
Fantastic! There it is. Sure, it's your house. Okay. Question.
Yeah, got to go.
Now, here's the grand prize. Question number 3. This is for a 105cm Samsung plasma TV from Bing Lee. Thank you to Bing Lee. It's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those. So,
Too busy watching you mow the lawn.
what number ball did Hindy sink when he was playing pool? What was the number of the ball he sunk while playing pool?
I was lucky for some.
How many people on the field? How many people on the field at once?
Number 13.
Number 13. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There it is. There it is.
Good shot.
Peter,
Thank you very
congratulations. Peter, you win the Super Cheap Auto, the Beefeater Barbecue, the Plasma TV. It's all yours. Hindy, thank you. Eric Grothe Jr., thank you very much.
Here.
Boys, good luck for tomorrow night.
Thanks,
You're a
mate.
champ, Pete.
You're a
Stick
champ.
around.
Thank you, Pete.
More on the show.
After the break, Bulldog Ben Hannett takes to the pool against one of Australia's best swimmers in Champion versus Champion. And Jason Stevens chats to pop star Kesha.
Welcome back to the show. Matty John show. I've got to stop making that mistake. Anyway, now it's time for Champion versus Champion, and this is going to be a sensational segment. This is where we get an NRL star pitted against a top sportsman in their field. Matty, Bulldogs prop Benny Hannett, how would he be in the pool?
Well, I think Benny Hennett's brother was in the Olympic swimming team, so I reckon he'll go OK.
Possibly. Well, we've put him to the test this week with a race against Tahomie Maxwell, who's not only the national record holder in the 50 metres, but also the 100 metres freestyle. Sounds like a tough job for Benny. Well, Tahomie is only 14 years old. Take a look at this.
My competitive side definitely comes from a young age. I'm one of 11. I nearly drowned as a kid. So growing up, my parents made sure we learned to swim and we did all right at it. When I saw who I was up against, I got a bit worried. Me being 108 kilos, he being 80 kilos. Australian representative for his age, breaking Thorpe's records. I saw a lean, fast-looking swimmer. Getting on the blocks, it was definitely like running out before an Origin game. I had the butterflies in the stomach. I wanted to win.
3, 2, 1.
When the gun went, I wanted to get up as quick as possible. I knew I got off to a good start. I knew my power would have keep me there for a decent amount of time. When you first come up and take your first stroke, I guess it's like rock climbing. You're pulling yourself up out of the water. At the 25-metre mark, I think I had my first breath. I was struggling for air. Luckily for me, I've got a lot of excess body fat, which helps me float, so the sinking factor didn't come in. The lactic acid in the legs and in the arms definitely kicked in after 25. I saw him start to pull away. All I kept telling myself was hang in there, try and keep up. Yeah, when I hit the wall, I was struggling for breath. I was glad I finished, and I was just hoping that I was competitive and he didn't finish too far ahead. The feeling you get, just like after a game, if you win or lose, is the same. You think over through your head, could I have done better? It's very similar to what we go through week in, week out on the football field. He's got a big future in swimming, and for his size and his weight, he's still got a lot of growing to do. He's going to be a very successful swimmer for Australia, that's for sure.
Well done. Yeah, nice work, Ben. Great work. Thank you to Tahomie too. What a future that boy's got. Now, from one champion to another, let's introduce the next guest, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Stevens. Look at that smile on that face.
So good to see you, boys.
The newlywed Jason Stevens, ladies and gentlemen.
Matty, honestly, it was. You know, people say to you it's the best day. It was the best day of my life.
And the worst day of hers.
And the worst day of hers. Webby, now you're giving it to me, but you were invited to the wedding. Number one, you ring me up a week before you say, "Oh, mate, I've got a corporate gig on, can't get there." That's fine. I'll send you a present.
Yeah, wait.
A couple of weeks later, I get a card from Hot Dollar, mind you, and saying all the best, Steve, with a little shame. What's
Mate,
that about?
Don't put on your invitation, your presence is enough, if that's not what you mean, OK?
No one means that.
Steve, please.
That was my wife's fault. Actually, she's here in the audience, Matty.
Our commiserations, Mr. Steve.
I'm batting above my average.
Seriously, what was she thinking? Now, Steve-O, we got you on the trail doing some celebrity interviews.
Yep, really enjoying it. I got to interview Kesha, who's had a lot of number ones with in the US. I think the longest running number one for a female artist, and it started a bit slow, but I think the more she got to know me, the worse it got.
Steve, do you think we can get to it?
Let's get to it.
Seriously.
Can we see it? I loved it. She's a great girl.
Seriously, this could be anything. Just take a look. Sorry about this.
Well, I'm here with Kesha. She's out to promote her latest single, Blah, Blah, Blah. Follows, of course, the #1 TikTok. Blah, Blah, Blah is already in the top 10. Kesha, welcome to the Matt John Show. I love the whole get-up.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, really go for the Dance Commander vibe. Trying to look like Keith Richards got eaten by a cheetah.
You were in Katy Perry's video, I Kissed a Girl.
True.
Because I was in a film clip as well. Guy Sebastian's Like It Like That. Went to #1 as well, but...
Really cosmically connected.
Yeah, because you went to #1. You were very attractive. I'm not going to say I am attractive.
Party.
Now, you're currently apparently looking, or at least open to doing a duet with a male singer. So, listen to this. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Is that your audition?
That was it.
Okay.
Any good?
It was pretty cool. I have to say that
It was
you really
bad, wasn't it?
weren't putting your heart into it.
Give it more.
Take your shirt off and try it.
Kesha, thanks so much for coming on the show. Next time you're in town, we're taking you to a rugby league match.
Cool.
So all you girls that bailed on me in my U12 formal, so there you go.
How cool is she?
Hey, stop trying to change the subject. That was embarrassing. I just want to apologise to every celebrity he's going to interview in the future. That was shocking.
Surely we're not sending him out to anyone else. Are you fair income, Steve?
Can we move on?
Hard to believe I played 16 tests for
Let's get past it. Let's get past it.
Now, listen, I've received some letters and emails through the week, most of them from old bosses at Channel 9 just wishing me all the best. Look, they put this Mac here and they're trying to make out like I can't read off computer, so I'll act like it's a fax. So, here it is. And this one was actually to you, Webby. It's from Trevor Norris at Penrith. He goes, there's been a lot of talk during the week about the pretend fight between the Morris twins. Do you think people might be making light of a potentially serious issue?
Look, Trevor, it's a good question, and yeah, exactly. Look, it's a great question. And look, not to make light of violence in our sport, I think rugby league has cleaned its image up enormously in this regard. Q. But anyway, I think you can be politically correct, surely. Honestly, if that wasn't what we see it is, for what it was, a couple of brothers well, I thought was quite entertaining, to be quite honest. But I take your point, I mean, it's not to make light of violence in the game at all.
Webby, Trevor, get a life, well, please. OK. Now, this one is sent to Dear Big J. Your blokes are good. I have two sons around the same age in the same line of work. They've always been close until recently when they drifted apart. What should I do as a worried parent? Mrs. Johns from Cessnock.
Yeah, it's awkward, isn't it? It's a no-brainer, Mrs. Johns. One of your sons is an absolute legend of the game. Probably the greatest player ever to strap on a boot. Stick with Joey, you can't go wrong.
Anyway, that Joey sounds like a real jerk. Webby, let's go.
Well, look, if you're still game after seeing that and you've got a question for us, you can send it at yahoo7.com.au/The Matty John Show. Stick around, we've got plenty more.
Coming up, Australia's greatest outback adventurer, Albie Sandals. We'll check out a big kid destined for big things, Stephen the Man-Child. And Willie Mason joins us for Controversy Corner.
To me, that was a very great gamble, and I don't think it paid off.
Well, that's why you're commentating, he's coaching. I think he's done the right thing.
Well, that might be why he's the losing coach this week. Not for the first time, and I dare say not for the last, you and I find ourselves in complete disagreement.
Yeah, thanks, Rex. I hope you're watching, mate. Hope this does you proud. Now it's time for Controversy Corner. Joining me on my right, I've got Shane Webke, of course. On the left, from the Daily Telegraph, Paul Kent. And ladies and gentlemen, from the North Queensland Cowboys, Willie Mason. Willie, mate, we've got a lot to get through. We're going to talk about the last couple of months, probably a little bit of the last couple of years. I think the most obvious thing is, a couple of years ago, you're one of the most sought-after players in the game. Yet a couple of months ago, you looked like being clubless. I mean, what's gone wrong?
Yeah, I suppose the image of the game is a lot more important than your football ability, I suppose, these days. That's what I found out. Which is quite important, I think, to the NRL and to most clubs. You know, I accept my responsibility, stuff that I've done off the field, which I don't think is that bad, but a lot of clubs have a look at your rap sheet, and, you know, if they're not impressed with it, they won't have a bar you, regardless of how much football you played, how many tests and origins and that you've won. So I really sort of learnt that lesson, and, you know, I just really wanted to let my football do the talking this year and let all that stuff behind me.
See, Willie, the way it appears to me is there's something we don't know.
as you said, you've got all that history and that pedigree behind you, but the Roosters said, take 2 weeks and find another club. We don't want you here. Then when you couldn't find a club, they gave you another 2 weeks. Then they gave you another 2 weeks. Meanwhile, Saints are dropping off, Manly's dropping off, Melbourne's dropping off. All these clubs are going... What is going on that we don't know?
Well, what happened was I thought that I was over the line with Melbourne, so I didn't even really worry about any other club because Melbourne was my #1 priority, and I wasn't you know, trying to jump onto every single club because I didn't want to go to a club that wasn't a potential, you know, premiership team. So that's what took it out of me. And then, you know, when that sort of got knocked on the head, that's when all the media started building up, and every team they went to and clubs and all that kind of stuff was saying yes and then no. You know, that's sort of stuffed me, you know, a little bit. And then once I locked in with the Cowboys, I knew I was going there way before anyone else did. Everyone was just sort of going, oh, where's he going? He's unwanted, he's all this. But, you know, I was happy just to sit back and relax and go to the Cowboys when it was done.
What was the fallout then at the Roosters, though?
You're quite sure. It was sort of unspoken, you know. I've got no bad blood between me and the Roosters.
But you don't talk to Brad Fittler?
Yeah, well, he doesn't talk to me.
I know. Well, why doesn't he, though? Why not, though? Why doesn't he talk to you? Steve Folkes doesn't talk to you either.
I don't think
both coaches you've had don't talk to you.
I suppose because I gave Folkes a spray in the paper when I left for the Bulldogs. That was about it. But that's years ago. But, like, I don't think I'm going to be best mates with all my coaches.
But they don't talk to you. Like, certainly this is a red flag for other clubs when they're looking into Willie Mason.
To coaches. Well, I don't think that's... I mean, like, if you don't talk to your coach, I think a lot of players now wouldn't talk to their coaches, you know. I don't ring them up all the time. I'm not a baby.
I take your point, Kenny, and you're right. But I think Willie's got a point as well, though. Just because you happen to have a falling out with a coach on the way out or whatever reason, or if that is part of the reason you leave a club, I don't know that history should go with you the whole way.
But it ended so bitterly at the Roosters, and we're not getting the reasons we, you know...
but I guess...
Let me ask you this. There was a smell around the last game last year with the Roosters. Yeah. You're aware of that?
Yeah, 100%.
You're aware of the rumours that went around with that?
Yeah.
How do you feel about those rumours?
I think everyone that was a part of that game is pretty filthy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because this is the betting allegations.
Yeah, the betting allegations was a load of crap.
Yeah.
You know, Fitzy was one of the best players to play the game in the last 10 years and a really good mate of mine. And for people just to say that we threw the game is an absolute load of shit.
But your involvement with that was what?
Involvement? I played the game. I played 20 minutes. It's bare minimum involvement if you're going to say anything like that.
Well, given all of that, and the constant speculation, or seems the constant speculation about you and the media, do you think you're treated fairly by the media?
Oh, look, I don't really care what the media sort of portrays me as, you know, like, you can't really help it, you know, they're either going to love you or hate you. That's the way it is. I've worked out with myself, you know, when they do all these polls and all this kind of stuff, the most hated, the most loved, the biggest idiot in the world.
But this is the problem, though, with you. When you first came in, we had the Willie Wiggs, and you were a cult figure. And I've got nothing but good reports from you, how you've been at the Cowboys. Your football knowledge is terrific. Your attitude is terrific. You're a leader among the players. There's a lot of good things that they don't say anything bad about you. Yet, that positive image that you came into rugby league with has just gone. You're no longer the nice guy, Big Willie, that
I don't think I was ever portrayed as a nice guy, and you know.
Well, how many Willie Wigs would they sell now?
Well, you've got to get the throwback. You've got to get the throwback, mate. You've got to get the throwback. Now, Willie,
a couple of ball blokes out there.
Mate, we'll give you the last word, right? Why will Willie Mason work in North Queensland?
Look, I was saying, I live with Willie Tonga at the moment, and we don't have free-to-air TV, so we don't have Channel 7 or Channel 9 or Channel 10.
I hope they've got a ratings box.
You know, and we don't and I've been living there. All we do is watch Fox, and we don't get the Telegraph, we don't get the Herald, we don't get any publicity down here. So I'm living up there just concentrating on football week in, week out with the Cowboys. All I need to worry about is what time training is and who I play on the weekend. So my life's sweet. I come down here and then I've got to deal with all this kind of stuff. I go back with the boys at the hotel tonight. I won't even talk about footy or anything what's going on. So at the moment now I'm in a good place. I just can't wait to play football for the Cowboys.
Boys, big game coming up. Well done, Willie. Well done. OK. Got a big game coming up on Sunday. The Dogs take on the Roosters. Willie, who do you hate less?
Oh, God.
Mate,
I think... I think the Roosters will win because I think they're 2 in a row, and I don't think the Bulldogs are playing that good a footy, but the Bulldogs will be there at the end of the year, but the Roosters are off to a flying start, so it's good.
Well, I think the Bulldogs are due. I think they're playing well under what they're capable of, and I think this could be the week they get it right.
I like the Bulldogs as well. Paul Kent?
Roosters.
Oh, Roosters.
Whoa.
Now, thank you for coming on, Willie. Now, mate,
Look after
there you go, mate. Man of the best performance tonight, mate. Willie, thank you for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
Answering those questions. Thank you to Paul Kent. Thank you, Kenny. You're sticking around, Shane Webke. We've got more after the break. Stay with us.
Coming up soon, are you smarter than a footballer? And Albie Sandals' Suburban Safari takes him to the wilds of Penrith.
What are you doing? I'm still recovering from that Willie Mason interview.
That was powerful.
He's
Powerful.
honest. Anyway, I'm back. Now, everyone knows every junior rugby league side worth its salt has one man-child in the side. We're going to be following the careers of one of those man-children, and his name is Stephen. Take a look.
Thank you. Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
I'm here with my husband Bobby Schultz. We'd like to register our son Stephen to play some NRL Rugby League football, please.
Very good. How old is he?
He's 10. He's 10 already. He's 10. I can't believe it.
Yeah, now, you people fine with your young fella playing a contact sport?
Tell you something for nothing, sport. You don't have to worry about Bobby Schultz's son. He'll be fine out there in that park.
Come on, sweetheart. Say hi to Coach. Hello. Ta for Mama. Ta, ta, ta. Good boy.
This man is 10?
Yes, yes, he is.
First training session, boy. You nail this one and you're going to be 5'8", goal kicker and captain.
Okay, boys, we're going to have to find a kicker. Who wants a shot? Okay, settle down, settle. Come on.
Wide. Come on, come on. What's that, Coach? We're not playing soccer, Coach. Over the bar.
I guess it's Stephen's turn.
You watching this, Coach?
Wow.
That's the one. There's your kicker, Coach. Stevie, on your boy. No mercy.
Okay, boys, the hard part of the game, tackling practice. Number 1, go. Number 2, go. Number 3, Stephen.
Get in there, mate. Down low.
Stephen, go on. Okay, boys, shoulder to the hand, down and play the ball. Down, play the ball, that's the boy. Down, play the ball. Oh, God. No.
That's the right boy. Hey, Heather, you watching your boy? You watching your boy, Heather?
Good session today, lads. Very well done. And I picked out the best on ground today on the training. And that winner is... young Snowy here. Well done, son.
Buddy. Davey, let's go. Buddy, Coach. Heather, start the car. What you mean, Captain?
Snowy's captain.
Twerp.
Yes, thank you to the Schultz family. It's like the ghost of Christmas past for you.
Somewhat.
Now, Warriors play the Broncos in Brisbane this week, and Webber, you're going for the Broncos, I believe?
Yeah, well, clearly, yeah, that would be the case. Look, Broncos are a great young side. Great victory in the first round. Got a bit of a lesson down in Canberra last week. I think it'll be better for both those experiences. Although the Warriors are somewhat of a nemesis side for the Bronx, we'll probably only get home by 30.
Probably. Hey, tip of the Warriors, mate. They should come with a warning label. Webby, get your seat up in the stand. They're going to be
Man of the people.
Yep, man of the people up the top there. Shane Webke, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. OK, now it's time for Are You Smarter Than a Footballer? Where a member of our audience is dragged out to pit their wits against two of the most juniorest players in the NRL. Welcome, Jenny from Alexandria. Welcome, Jenny. And Jenny, you're up against tonight from Manly, Dr. Dave Williams, the Wolfman. The Wolfie. And, of course, Professor Eric Grove Jr. Welcome back, Guru. OK, let's get on to it. Righto, you might get some clues on the big screen. Just test your buzzers. Wolfie, you go first. Test your buzzer. Jenny, give us your best, Guru. Beautiful, beautiful. OK, first question coming up. What recent film is set on the planet Pandora?
Oh.
Guru.
Avatar.
Avatar is correct.
What happened there?
It's like you fell over in a urinal. Righto, second question. OK, no clues needed here. Tough question. How many Olsen twins are there?
Is it me?
Guru.
There's 2, but there's one set of twins, so 1, 2. There's 2 Olsen.
2. There is.
I thought it was a trick question.
Don't be worried.
Good question.
Fantastic. Man of the people, Shane Werke, score update.
Oh, yes, the NRL players, the Guru, 2. Everyone else, nothing.
Yeah, fantastic. OK, question number 3. OK. Name the Olsen twins. Oh, no. Please. Don't do it. Wolfie.
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
That is correct.
They're on the wall, son. Full house.
Mate, that is tragic. OK, last question is a musical question. Take it away, Aston. OK, who is the frontman who sings this classic song? Guru.
Bon Scott.
Not correct. Wolfman.
Brian Johnson.
Sorry?
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson is correct. Wolfie.
I was trying to help her out.
Actually got that.
Score update. I think it's 2 to the Wolfman, 1 to the Guru, and unfortunately, Jenny, you are not smarter than a footballer. Commiserations. However, thank you very much. However, you win this sports pack from Classic Sportswear.
Thank you,
Thank you very much. Thank you to Jenny.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you to the Wolfman. Thank you to Great Junior. Stay tuned. Back soon. Stay with us.
Coming up, Australia's greatest ever outback adventurer, Albie Sandals, heads to Penrith.
Jason Stevens just leaned over and said, who's got the bye this weekend? There hasn't been a bye for about 3 years. Lunatic.
I'm a Shark supporter, mate. I've lost interest.
Tragic. Now, Australia has got a great tradition of adventurers. There was the late, great Steve Irwin.
Queenslander, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so's Kevin Rudd.
I didn't say we were perfect.
Then there was the Layla brothers, Mike and Mal. They were terrific. And, of course, Harry Butler. But we found the toughest, the grittiest, the best of the lot. This is Albie Sandals and his Suburban Safari.
I'm Albie Sandals, and today my safari takes me to Penrith and the treacherous Nepean River. Rounding the corner, there it was. The Untamed Gorge. I accept the challenge. But the river would remain forever untamed. Except by her and those guys and that group as well. With Penrith in sight, I suddenly found myself under attack from the local tribespeople. I had to use all my wit and agility to make an escape. Tired, thirsty, and in need of a cuddle, I was close to death. But just when all seemed lost, there it was. Utopia. It was like nowhere on planet Earth. The lights shone, the people smiled, and the machines sang. I ate and I drank like a king. But it's the wilderness where I belong. So with the Blue Mountains in sight, I bid farewell and set off. My journey was over, and luckily, I'd avoided the elusive Penrith Panther. I remember what my father said. Stay as still as a statue and the beast will retreat. That was wrong. I thought I was finished. But in this battle, there would be no interchange. And predictably, the Penrith Panther ran out of gas. See yous next time
I'm Albie Sanders. Thanks, Albie. Appreciate it. He'll be come to an NRL town or suburb near. He's actually going to Brisbane tomorrow, Albie.
Yeah,
He'll be up there.
Good luck in Brisbane.
Queenslanders love him. Not. OK, now, the rest of the tips over the weekend. Shane Webke, Storm up against the Panthers. Who wins that?
Look, I'm with the Storm on this. I think they're a little bit irresistible at the moment. Certainly, I think they've sort of picked up where they left off last year. I reckon they're going real well.
Raiders over the Titans, I think the Raiders will cause an upset here. Dave Furner's doing a great job. I really like the Raiders. Great young side. I think they'll cause an upset over the Titans, Webby.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the Titans are home.
OK, we're the last one. Souths up against the Sharks. Thoughts?
Well, look, I think the Rabbits, that big forward packer there is due to fire, and when it does, and it could be this weekend, I think they will be very, very hard to rein in. Because, Steve-O, you and I know teams run on their forward packs, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. But they have been underperforming, and the Sharks are due for a win.
Oh,
OK, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Webke. That's all we've got time for this week, but join us next week. We'll have gardening expert Don Kirk. He'll be back on. So will Stephen the Man-Child. Controversy Corner. Plenty of guests. Don't forget our website, yahoo7.com/forward, The Matty John Show. And we will see you next week.
Mate, tell me about Newcastle way. How was the show, Matty?
Oh, it was a shambles. I was terrific. Webke and Jason Stevens, fair dick.
Oh, sorry, mate. Just phone call.
Just phone call. Joey. Oh, thanks, pal. Oh, thank you, mate. Oh, thank you. Any vacancies at Channel 7? Maybe I think it's a pretty full ship at the moment. I tell you, when we catch up next week, we'll talk about it. Yes, we'll catch up next week. Mate, I promise. Yeah, I love you too. Bye.